Hi everyone! H2SO4.pm has a new off-the-shelf product to offer to the clients interested in sulfuric acid production process. This is a generic sulfuric acid plant simulator. The simulator is a dynamic model of the full plant running in real time, or the simulation can be accelerated. The simulator contains all the relevant plant parts and can be used to train the operators or for testing out any given scenarios. This is a short demo of the simulator in action, so let's check it out. Once we enter the simulator, we will see the PNID view of the process. It is done like this to remind the engineers and operators to the real plant and DCS look. If you check the converter PNID, we will see the converter, 5-pass converter, where the conversion per pass is given for each pass, and we have the overall conversion of the process. So let's do a few things and see how the simulator reacts. Let's go to the final absorber PNID, and if we take a look at the composition of the stream going to the stack, we can observe that there is a 3% of oxygen going to the stack, which is just about right. So let's go to the sulfur burner PNID and increase the incoming sulfur level and observe what will happen. The expected reaction is that our temperature in the incinerator goes up. We should see the higher production rate of the steam. Our control valve should close the hot gas bypass to maintain the temperature to 425, which will increase once we increase the sulfur flow. Also, the oxygen going to the stack should decrease as it's going to be consumed in the incinerator for the production of the SO2. So let's go to 85% opening. So we go to 127 kilos per minute. We see that our temperature is rising. We have increased the steam production. Our control valve for the first bed is now closing the jug valve, trying to maintain the temperature to 425 degrees, which is a set point for to enter the bed of the converter. If we go to the final absorber PNID, we can observe that the oxygen level is dropping as the oxygen is being consumed in the incinerator. Let's go now to the air drying tower PNID and increase the oxygen flow by opening the valve towards the air blower. So let's go to 40%. So we increase the flow of the air now. Each stream has a name tag so that it leads you towards where the stream is headed. So we are now back to sulfur burner PNID. We can see that our temperature is dropping as we have the cold air coming. I'll call it 88 degrees, but it is cold comparing to the incinerator temperature. We can see our control valve opening the valve and trying to restore the temperature to 425 degrees. We can go to the hot and cold interpass PNID with the interpass absorber and see how the controllers of the fourth and third bed are working to maintain the bed entry temperature to 425 degrees. Go to superheaters and economizers, and here's a network of superheater and economizers, and here we can see the controller which controls the inlet temperature to the second bed, reducing the temperature to 425. If we go to the final absorber tank, now we can see that our oxygen level going to the stack is restored to close to 3%. If we go back to converter, we can check the temperature, bed inlet temperatures 425, second bed 425, third bed 425, fourth bed 425, so the control has done its job. So that was a short demo of the simulator. Hope that you like it. If you have any questions, please contact us and we will be there to answer. Enjoy!